The Buffalo Bills are on fire this season, and it's time to talk about why they might just be the most dangerous team in the NFL right now. With a record of 10-2, they've shown consistency, dominance, and a hunger to win every game. At the heart of it all is Josh Allen, who's playing like an MVP. His ability to lead this offense, both in the air and on the ground, makes him the ultimate dual-threat quarterback. The Bills' recent domination over the San Francisco 49ers, ending with a decisive 35-10 victory, proves they're ready to take on anyone. But the success doesn't stop at Allen. This team is stacked with playmakers on both sides of the ball. On offense, they've built a solid ground game, with James Cook rushing for over 100 yards, averaging an impressive 7 yards per carry, and delivering a crucial touchdown in their last game. Supporting him, Ray Davis and Ty Johnson also stepped up, each averaging over 5 yards per carry, showing just how deep this roster is. Meanwhile, the defense completely shut down the 49ers, holding them to just 239 total yards and leaving their star quarterback Brock Purdy with only 94 passing yards. This isn't just about one great game. This is about a team that's peaking at the perfect time. With a balance of explosive offense and suffocating defense, the Bills are setting themselves up for a deep playoff run. And what's scary? They've done this while missing key players like Keon Coleman and Dalton Kincaid. Imagine how unstoppable they'll be when those guys return. Buckle up, because the Buffalo Bills are making their case to be the best in the league. But before we get into that, hit that like and subscribe button for more NFL content. Let's aim for 300 likes on this video. The Buffalo Bills offense isn't just good, it's nearly unstoppable. While most teams rely heavily on one or two players to carry the load, the Bills have built a unit where every piece works together perfectly. Josh Allen continues to show why he's one of the league's most versatile quarterbacks, especially in tough weather conditions. Whether he's making pinpoint throws or bulldozing through defenders with his running game, Allen is the engine driving this offense forward. But what sets this team apart is how they've added even more weapons around him to create a truly balanced attack. One standout is James Cook, who has quietly become one of the most reliable running backs in the NFL. In their last game, Cook rushed for over 100 yards, averaging 7 yards per carry, proving he's a threat every time he touches the ball. And he's not alone. Ray Davis and Ty Johnson bring depth and consistency to the backfield, both averaging over 5 yards per carry in recent games. This trio, combined with a much improved offensive line, has transformed the Bills into a team that can dominate both through the air and on the ground. With such a dynamic ground game, defenses can no longer focus solely on stopping Allen. The Buffalo Bills' offensive versatility is what makes them a nightmare for defenses. This isn't just a one-dimensional team relying on a single star. They've built an offense where every player can step up and deliver. Take Amari Cooper, for example. In a crucial moment, Cooper didn't just make a big catch. He flipped the ball to Josh Allen, setting up a touchdown. That play wasn't just smart. It showed the selflessness that defines this team. Cooper's willingness to prioritize the team over personal stats is rare for a star receiver, and it's a huge reason why the Bills' offense is so effective. Even without key players like Keon Coleman, who's been a standout rookie, or tight end Dalton Kincaid, the Bills continue to shine. When Coleman returns, he'll add another big body to their receiving core, giving Josh Allen even more options. In the meantime, players like Khalil Shakir have stepped up, consistently making plays week after week. Shakir's dependability has been crucial in keeping this offense running smoothly, even with injuries. This depth is what makes the Bills dangerous. They can adapt to any situation and still thrive. And let's not forget the two-headed monster at tight end. Even without Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox has proven to be a reliable weapon. Once both are back in the lineup, the Bills will have one of the most complete offensive units in the league. Whether it's veteran experience, young talent, or pure grit, this team has every piece in place to dominate. The Buffalo Bills defense has been nothing short of elite this season, proving they can dominate just as much as the offense. Against the San Francisco 49ers, they sent a clear message by holding one of the league's most talented offenses to just 239 total yards. That's not something you see often, especially against a team with as much firepower as the 49ers. The Bills completely shut down their passing game, limiting Brock Purdy to a mere 94 yards and forcing him into constant mistakes. It was a masterclass in defensive pressure and execution. A huge part of their success comes from the defensive line, which has been relentless in both the pass rush and stopping the run. They rank 12th in pass rush win rate and 5th in run stop win rate, showcasing just how dominant they've been in controlling the line of scrimmage. This kind of consistency disrupts every quarterback they face. leaving offenses struggling to find any rhythm. Whether it's collapsing the pocket or stuffing runs, this unit sets the tone for the entire defense. What makes this performance even more impressive is the way they've adapted throughout the season. With Matt Milano returning to the linebacker core, the Bills are adding even more firepower to an already strong defense. His ability to read plays, make tackles, and contribute in coverage takes this unit to another level. Paired with a secondary that's been locking down opponents, this defense has no weaknesses. The Buffalo Bills defense isn't just about team performance. It's powered by some of the most impactful individual players in the league. One standout is Matt Milano, who's making his presence felt after returning from injury. He's known as one of the best linebackers in the NFL. Milano's ability to shut down the run and drop into coverage makes him a nightmare for opposing offenses. His leadership and instincts add another layer of toughness to a defense that's already been dominating. With him back in the lineup, the Bills are even harder to break down. In the trenches, the defensive line continues to shine, thanks to players like Ed Oliver, whose ability to disrupt both the pass and run game has been a game-changer. Oliver's quickness and power in the middle of the line create chaos for offensive linemen, freeing up opportunities for his teammates to make plays. When you combine this with the edge presence of players like Rousseau, who constantly brings pressure off the edge, the Bills' defensive front becomes one of the most versatile and effective units in the NFL. Backing them up is a secondary that's quietly putting together an excellent season. Jardavius White, despite injuries in recent years, remains a lockdown corner, and the depth at safety with players like Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde provides the perfect balance of experience and skill. This combination of talent and cohesion is why the Buffalo Bills defense doesn't just stop offenses, it dismantles them. With stars at every level, this unit is poised to keep dominating and give the Bills every chance to make a deep playoff run. The Buffalo Bills' success this season is a testament to their incredible depth and smart strategies. Unlike teams that rely heavily on a few stars, the Bills have built a roster where everyone contributes, making them one of the most balanced teams in the league. Their ability to plug in players like Ty Johnson or Khalil Shakir without missing a beat shows just how deep this team is. Even when facing injuries to key players like Keon Coleman or Dalton Kincaid, the Bills continue to adapt and thrive. That level of depth is rare and one of the biggest reasons they've remained dominant. Much of this success comes from the coaching staff's ability to adjust their game plan week after week. Joe Brady, the offensive coordinator, has been brilliant in designing schemes that maximize the strengths of every player. Whether it's leveraging the power of the offensive line in the run game or crafting creative passing plays for Josh Allen, Brady ensures that the Bills stay unpredictable. On defense, Sean McDermott has been just as effective, mixing up looks and keeping opponents guessing. His ability to blend aggressive pass rushes with disciplined coverage has been a nightmare for opposing offenses. The Buffalo Bills have established themselves as a complete team, capable of dominating in every facet of the game, with a balanced offense powered by Josh Allen, a deep pool of playmakers like James Cook and Amari Cooper, and a defense that can smother even the most talented opponents. They've shown they're more than ready for the playoffs. Add in their smart coaching, adaptability, and resilience through injuries, and it's hard to find a team better prepared for a Super Bowl run. This isn't just their best season, it feels like their year. Looking ahead, the return of key players like Keon Coleman and Dalton Kincaid will make an already dangerous team even more explosive. If the Bills continue executing at this level, they have a real chance to finish the season strong and secure the AFC title. So, what do you think? Are the Buffalo Bills the most complete team in the NFL this season? Do you see Josh Allen leading them to a Super Bowl victory, or is there another contender standing in their way? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our in-depth NFL coverage. Let's see how far this Buffalo Bills team can go.